Now at 6, Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell bringing us an update on the efforts to recall the Mabton mayor from office. Plus,
live in West Richland, I'm Riley Fitzgerald. The Richland School Board is talking about cell phone usage during the school year and how 4 Richland School District schools have banned cell phones in classrooms and even some in the hallways. Details are coming up.
also ahead, Yakima police investigating another murder. We'll have the very latest. Here's Stacy.
Sunshine and wind, mild temperatures, even a little bit chilly tonight. I'll tell you all about it in my first alert full weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us on this Tuesday. I'm Austin Reed. First at 6 tonight, on the agenda this evening for the Richland School Board, cell phone usage. Now, schools across the country are getting stricter when it comes to phones in classes or even in the halls. Apple Valley News Now's Riley Fitzgerald joining us live from West Richland, where the school board meeting is set to start in less than a half an hour from now. Riley.
Hey, Austin. These are the topic of discussion for this evening, cell phones. The Richland School Board is going to be talking about cell phone usage when it comes to the school year and how 4 schools within the Richland School District have banned cell phones, in some cases in the classrooms, but in a lot of cases in the hallways as well. Reps from Richland and Hanford High Schools, as well as Carmichael and Enterprise Middle Schools, are going to be talking about the rules and policies for this year's cell phone usage. Let's talk about those specifics. This may be implemented into other RSD schools later on this year, but for now it is just those 4. At Carmichael and Enterprise Middle Schools, students will be in violation if they're seen with their devices at all after entering the school building. That means stowed away from the first bell to the last. At the high schools, no phones and earbuds are allowed during class time, but they are allowed before and after school, during passing times, and at lunch. The reps tonight will address what guardians should do if they need to reach their students during school hours. But for now, the RSD school directors are presenting updated cell phone and social media policies to the public at this board meeting tonight. It starts at 6:30. It's 6 o'clock right now. Tomorrow, I'll have the story about what is discussed at tonight's meeting. And coming up in just hopefully a couple weeks or sooner, I'll be heading to one of these Richland School District schools to talk to some students about how they feel about keeping these away during class. Live in West Richland, I'm Riley Fitzgerald with Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Riley, thank you for that. Turning to our weather, changes are a-comin'. Stacy Lee joining us now from our First Alert Weather Center with a first look. Hey there, Stacy.
Hey there, it's been blustery. As you can see, the camera is shaking on a Tannum Ridge right now, looking down into the valley. Very, very windy. We're seeing winds sustained at 18, and we're seeing gusts up to 20 and 30 miles an hour right now. 69 degrees, rather cool for this time of year in August. Temperatures elsewhere around the area, we're at 73 in the Tri-Cities, 65 Dayton, 73 Pendleton, 76 in Hermiston. Check out these winds, very, very windy. The good news is these winds will start to decrease tonight. Here's some of the top wind gusts we saw today. Gold Star goes to Ellensburg, 59 mile an hour gust today earlier. Hermiston very blustery, as well as Pendleton. So again, those winds will decrease. This is the big news for tonight. It's going to be chilly. Look at these overnight lows in the area, down to 42 degrees, and we could even see some freezing temperatures in those upper elevations. So decreasing winds, chilly overnight temperatures, very cool once again tomorrow, but then we heat back up. We could see temperatures at or close to triple digits for this Labor Day weekend. I'll break it down for you in my First Alert full weather forecast. Austin?
All right, Stacy, thank you. Now to a follow-up. City Council members and residents have accused the mayor of Mabton of breaking state law and violating her oath of office. Now they are working to remove her. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell brings us an update on the efforts to recall her from office.
Mabton Mayor Rachel Ruelas appearing in Yakima County Superior Court for a hearing on the second of 2 recall petitions against her.
The allegations said in this second petition are separate and distinct from the petition that was filed earlier.
But a main concern in both petitions, the continued lack of a 2024 budget for the city, a violation of state law. The mayor asked the judge for a continuance until they could finalize a budget.
We should have the budget done for the next council meeting, which would be 2 weeks from tonight.
But petitioner Ruben Olivares didn't agree.
They've had all year, they had half of last year to have a 24 budget. We're falling further and further behind.
The judge ultimately agreeing to move forward on the second recall petition on 2 of 4 charges. One, that without a budget, the mayor's push for a pay raise in December, retroactively paid back to May, violated state law. And 2,
The allegation in this case is that the failure to adopt a 2024 budget timely created a situation where the clerk could not act under her administrative requirements to file those quarterly reports.
if the mayor doesn't appeal in either case, petitioners have 180 days to get at least 58 voter signatures needed to put it on the ballot. Once the petitions are certified, the auditor's office has 45 to 90 days to hold an election, which the auditor says could mean bringing the matter before voters as early as February. In Yakima, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Emily. Meanwhile, the city continues to operate without a budget for 2024, and the deadline to start working on next year's budget is quickly approaching. We have some crime alerts for you. The Yakima Police Department is investigating a fatal shooting on F Street. The shooting happened in the area of North 6th Street and East F around 7:30 last night. Authorities say a 37-year-old man was shot several times. He died of his injuries. His identity has not yet been released. Authorities say they have not yet identified a suspect in this shooting. If you have any information, call the Yakima County Crime Stoppers. Community members gathering this morning in memory of 30-year-old Tolerance Jackson, who was fatally shot on Friday afternoon in Yakima. The Yakima Valley Association of Faith Communities holding this moment of blessing at the corner of North 18th and Willow Street, where Jackson was killed. People who knew and cared for Jackson speaking up, saying that while he had his struggles, he was loved and will be missed.
He's always been one to help others, no matter what it took. Put himself on the firing line and just go ahead and do what needed to be done. I had a lot of respect for him, otherwise I wouldn't be here.
No suspect or motive has been identified, but authorities are asking anyone with information about the case or has surveillance video in the area to call YPD or make an anonymous tip to the Yakima County Crime Stoppers line. There's a moment of blessing scheduled for Thursday at noon as well. New at 6, Kennewick police need your help identifying the suspect of a hit and run between a vehicle and bicyclists. Now, these are pictures of the scene and surveillance footage of the suspect, which you'll see in just a second. The hit and run happened around 2:45 in the afternoon at the intersection of South Olympia and West 10th Avenue. The cyclist suffered minor injuries and was checked out at Trios. Officers say they gathered witness statements and were advised a red pickup truck was the suspect vehicle. It's described as a 90s model Chevy or GMC. It also has silver railings on the side of the bed. If you know anything, call KPD. Kennewick police also trying to identify a burglary suspect. The residential burglary happened back on August 22nd. The suspect here, a male. The homeowner says that he stole a stackable Milwaukee toolkit from the resident's garage. Now, last week, Pasco PD put out an alert to homeowners to secure their garages better. But if you know anything in this case, call KPD. Apple Valley News Now live at 6, just getting started. Still ahead, the Wazoo Cougs are getting ready for day 1 of the season, and that's coming this weekend. We'll have a preview. And Stacy will come on back, have a first look at your first alert weather forecast as we are seeing some wind out there. Stay with us as we're on your side.
It only happens once a year. Steve Hahn Kia's summer clearance sale. So don't get stuck in the slush. Bring any trade, even if you owe thousands more than it's worth. And take advantage of Steve Hahn all-wheel drive sale. All with 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days. Steve Hahn's Kia.com.
Watch me. Watch me shine with every snap. Born to move fans, to cheer and clap. 2 different legs. That's how I play. One built from science to help me on the day. Between these lines, I'm all heart and muscle. Don't stare too long. You'll miss the hustle. Watch me. Pioneers in prosthetic technology at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, arriving in your mailbox this week, or pick up a copy in store. Save $70 on a Philips QLED Smart TV, now just $249.99. Save $4 on a bag of Blue Diamond almonds. Mountain House freeze-dried meal pouches are up to $3 off. Plus, save on 8 packs of Gatorade, now just $6.99. Celebrating 20 years of employee ownership. Save more now with our latest savings book at Bi-Mart.
Hey there, are you ready to quackercise? It's the best exercise to get ready for the duck race. I know you guys are ready. Are you? It's coming September 14th. Don't miss your chance to win big at the Mid-Columbia Duck Race. The grand prize is a 2024 Toyota Corolla Cross, plus other fantastic prizes. Support your community, lend a hand, buy a duck, and keep the tradition alive. The Mid-Columbia Duck Race, presented by Toyota and Audubon Auto Care Center.
Are you ready for the Central Washington State Fair? Come harvest the fun at the Central Washington State Fair, September 20th through the 29th. Get your tickets now at fairfun.com.
At Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, we are having our summertime sales event. Discover our wide variety of buildings, including custom-build options to fit your unique needs. From now until the end of the month, get 20% off all our in-stock inventory. That's right. We offer free and fast delivery, and we're committed to unbeatable quality and service. Come visit Columbia Basin Building and Sheds in West Richland and Sunnyside for the best deals of the season.
There are those who factor and those who don't. Nothing this good comes this easy.
Except Factor.
Fresh, never frozen meals ready in 2 minutes.
It only happens once a year. Steve Hunt Kia Summer Clearance Sale. So don't get stuck in the slush. Bring any trade, even if you owe thousands more than it's worth. Can take advantage of Steve Hunt All-Wheel Drive Sale. All with 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days. Steve Hunt Kia.com.
Every locally broadcast game, the Seattle Kraken, all season long on Apple Valley News Now.
Thanks for staying with us here on Apple Valley News Now at 6. The Wazoo Cougs are preparing for their season opener against Portland State this weekend. Sports reporter Alex Crescenti from our sister station in Spokane is in Pullman with more.
It has been 275 days since they last played a football game, but after a long off season, we have finally arrived to game week in Pullman. And while there has been plenty of outside noise with conference realignment in the state of the Pac-12, none of that is going to matter when the ball gets kicked off on Saturday afternoon, as the Cougs will welcome in the Portland State Vikings out of the Big Sky Conference. Now, while Washington State is a heavy favorite going into this matchup, head coach Jake Dicker wants his team to come out of the tunnel with plenty of energy.
I think a level of physicality that we've demanded for the last 8 months, a level of toughness, an execution of finish. You know, that is what the great teams do. You know, as you're feeling things out and you're sorting through the schematic things, that has to be the staple of how we play. And we've talked about it so much. Like I said, the identity needs to get to realization. You know, so we talked about getting everything to application. That's what we do here. That's what coaches are all about, trying to find ways to make sure that we're seeing that through our guys, and just excited for them. You know, these guys are here for a reason. We're excited about trying to attempt to go 1-0 every week. That's our mission, and every opportunity demands our best. So that's what Saturday is about.
Now, the Cougs and the Vikings are set to kick off on Saturday at noon from Giesa Field here in Pullman.
That was Alex Crescenti from our sister station in Spokane reporting. We have another sports note for you tonight. The 2024-25 season for the Seattle Kraken is almost here. And this evening, they want your input about their social media content. You can now complete the 2024 Kraken Social Follower Survey by Tuesday, September the 3rd, for your chance to win 2 tickets to the home opener on October 8th against the St. Louis Blues. And a quick reminder, ABC's Apple Valley News Now is your new local TV home for the Kraken. Well, astronomers have spotted 6 rogue worlds using the James Webb Space Telescope. Rogue worlds are cosmic objects that don't orbit stars. These celestial bodies are slightly bigger than Jupiter. The mysterious objects are still considered rare across the Milky Way. And the observations are now shedding light on how stars and planets form across the universe. The Webb telescope found them in a star-forming nebula or a cloud of gas and dust, 960 light years away. The findings are all a part of a study accepted for publication in the Astronomical Journal. Another space telescope named after NASA's first female executive, Nancy Grace Roman, is set to launch in May of 2027.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And that was some out of this world photography, right? All right, dust devil sky cam tonight, looking good out there. I am seeing a little cloud of dust, a little smoke and haze possibly. 73 degrees right now. Our feels like temp is 77, but our winds are still pretty breezy out there. Our sunset tonight at 7:43. Let's take a look at this weather pattern. You see this big dip right here. This is that cold front that's been ushering in today, bringing those strong gusty winds to our area and a little bit of rain in the panhandle there of Idaho, and even some snow showers coming across the northern portion of Montana. And that is with the cold front. But then that moves out, high pressure starts to build. That's going to start bringing us the warmer temperatures and that jet stream right over the top of us. Now, we do have a wind alert still in place. It will expire tonight at 9 o'clock for Wenatchee area, Ellensburg, Kittitas Valley, Columbia Basin. And boy, have we been seeing those winds. Check it out. We recorded gusts today up to 45 miles an hour in Pendleton, Ellensburg 59. Yakima had 33-mile-an-hour gust, Hermiston 39, and those winds will start to decrease tonight. This is what we're looking like, though, right now. Still very blustery outside. Moses Lake, 38-mile-an-hour gusts this evening. Also, cold temperatures tonight for August in the 40s, the low 40s. Very unusual to see that. Pendleton down to 42. Some of those upper elevations could even see temperatures at or below the freezing level tonight. No frost advisory has been issued. 45 in Ellensburg, 46 Yakima, 48 tonight in the Tri-Cities. Look for sunny conditions tomorrow. Those cool temperatures staying around. Again, we're well below our average, around 88 for our average, so a good 10 degrees below that through the region. 70s for the foothills of the Blues. We could hit 80 or very close to it in the Tri-Cities, those upper 70s there. Now, if you're planning on hitting the road this weekend, it's going to be pretty warm through the Pacific Northwest. Pleasant 60s and 70s on the coast. Plan for traffic delays if you're hauling a trailer or a boat. Make sure those chains are secured. We don't want to spark any fires with the warm temperatures on the way. And if you are camping, obey burn bans locally where you are, so check that out. If you're heading over to the west side, Seattle, we're going to be in the 70s, close to 80 degrees. Pretty pleasant over there. Should be very, very nice. Heading out to the Portland area, it's going to be warm Friday, Saturday, cooling down slightly with some clouds rolling in on Sunday. And again, the Oregon coast and the Washington coast, upper 60s and low 70s. Up towards the Spokane area, very warm with temps in the 90s. Our 7-day planning forecast, look at that. Lots of sunshine. We're going to stay nice and dry. First potential chance of rain coming in early next week. Still a little bit out on that. September 1st falls on Sunday, where we could see those triple digits. As far as Yakima goes, lots of sunshine, 90-degree temps into the weekend. 92 on your Labor Day. Slight chance of showers there as well. Ellensburg, sunshine, going to be pretty up in the 90s on your September 1st. The hottest day there, 95, and then we'll cool into the 80s by Tuesday. Walla Walla looking good. Going to be a hot one this weekend there as well, close to the triple digits. On Monday, Labor Day, look for temperatures cooling slightly into the low 90s. And in Hermiston, lots of sunshine, 97 Sunday. Labor Day, a very slight chance of showers, and hopefully getting right back to more moderate cooler temperatures after the weekend.
And I know that you've been tracking the wind gusts in Ellensburg.
It's been blustery today,
Yeah.
very, very windy there. So things will start to die down later tonight, closer to about midnight.
Perfect. All right, that's good news. Thank you so much. Coming up next, we have a consumer alert. We're talking about Labor Day, so stay with us.
Back by popular demand, it's Steve Hun Kia's 2 for $222, but only while supplies last during the summer clearance sale. If Steve Hun Kia can sell 2 new Kias for $222, imagine what you'll save on all-wheel drive SUVs, but only at SteveHunKia.com.
I'm loving the pizza, Tony's big cheese pizza, loving the pizza. I'm loving the pizza, Tony's big cheese pizza, and Yakima's hometown.
Mom, let's order a large pepperoni pizza.
Tony, big cheese pizza.
Good idea. I'll order it now. Tony's lets me order online or by phone.
When you want lunch or dinner the delicious, easy way, come to Yakima's Hometown Pizzeria.
We can't wait to see you at Tony's Big Cheese Pizza in the Safeway Plaza at 24th and Nob Hill.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 4 lines for just $90.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah, it's a huge deal. You also get 4 free phones of your choice.
4 free phones.
Wow, I just triple checked and that's awesome.
So go get that deal. Or at least help me clip. You check the expiration dates.
Oh, I can do that.
Great.
Get 4 free phones of your choice with no trade-in needed, plus 4 lines for $90.
We know what you want in a chainsaw. Husqvarna chainsaws deliver the performance, comfort, and precision cutting you need to get the job done quickly and safely. Gas or battery powered, it's what precision cutting is all about. And for every job in any environment, your Husqvarna dealer has a professional series chainsaw that works as hard as you do, setting the standard in outdoor power equipment trusted by professionals around the world. And to make things better, we're introducing our extended limited consumer warranty. Find the Husqvarna chainsaw that's right for you at Liberty Lawn and Saw in West Richland.
Why do you Goodwill? Well, there are countless reasons.
Goodwill makes it easy to support my ongoing creative projects at home with their affordable items.
To be environmentally friendly through upcycling, reusing, and recycling. For the chance to uncover brand new items at unbelievable prices.
Goodwill means being economical with my money.
With hundreds of reasons to shop at Goodwill, you can feel great about knowing 95.7 cents of every dollar you spend helps your community. Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
No Labor Day weekend plans? Whitman Hill Winery has you covered. Close out August on Whitman Pond Concert Series with a free performance from Gretchen Yanover on August 31st at 6:30 p.m. Enjoy wine tasting, street tacos from Tacos Don Cheo, and the Traveling Book Bus Store from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Space is limited. Reserve your spot with a free ticket on WhitmanHillWine.com. Hope to see you there.
By popular demand, it's Steve Hun Kia's 2 for $222, but only while supplies last during the summer clearance sale. If Steve Hun Kia can sell 2 new Kias for $222, imagine what you'll save on all-wheel drive SUVs, but only at SteveHunKia.com.
We are back now with a consumer report for you. Get ready for one more blockbuster summer weekend at our nation's airports. The TSA is gearing up for a big finale to a record-breaking summer. Karen Kafa takes a look at when Labor Day travel will hit its peak.
The Transportation Security Administration says they're gearing up for their busiest Labor Day travel period ever. The TSA says they expect to screen more than 17 million passengers between this Thursday and next Wednesday. The holiday weekend set to cap off another busy summer.
We certainly saw a lot of travel in 2023. The same has happened in 2024. Labor Day weekend isn't as big of a travel weekend as, say, July 4th or Thanksgiving in the fall, but it is a time for most people to close out their summer.
Despite hot demand, airfares were down nearly 3% in July from the year prior, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Katie Nastro of travel website Going says travelers can find end-of-summer deals.
We're seeing great last-minute availability for specific areas, especially domestically, as people tend to travel less. Kids are back in school, families aren't traveling nearly as much as they do in the height of summer.
Aixa Diaz of AAA says drivers will see savings too.
Gas prices have been coming down considerably. The national average is now about 50 cents below what it was last Labor Day weekend. And we've seen prices come down about 15 cents just in the past month.
Tuesday's national average for a gallon of regular gas was $3.35, according to AAA. And Diaz says barring any storm impact to Gulf refineries, prices should continue to fall into September. In Washington, I'm Karen Kafa.
And let's talk a little bit more about those gas prices. According to Gas Buddy, gas prices will keep going down from now until Labor Day and beyond. Right now, it says prices are down 17% since last year at this time. Gas prices on the West Coast are about 65 cents lower than a year ago. Oregon is down 90 cents per gallon, and Washington is down 87 cents. According to Gas Buddy's summer travel survey, Labor Day was the least popular summer holiday to hit the road, with just a third of travelers planning to road trip over Labor Day weekend. It also says there is a good chance that the national average price per gallon could get down to $3 in the fall. How do you like that? All right, the area's only live in local news at 6:30 p.m. is coming right up. We'll have news stories you've yet to see. And Stacy, we're talking about weather.
The weather, it's windy outside. Take a look right there. You can see those gusty winds in the trees, but things are looking better and a cool down tonight. Grab a coat. It's going to be a chilly one. All the details coming up.
Newscasts anytime with Apple Valley Plus on Roku, Apple Fire, and smart TVs.
Who do you call if you've been injured in an accident? Call the law firm whose lawyers have lived and worked right here in our community for many years. Call Allen Brecky Law Offices, 735-0546. Call now. They're waiting to help you.
Dishwasher on the fritz? Laundry giving you fits. A water heater that quits. In a world without Culligan, hard water makes life harder. Get a Culligan softener, the world's best. Put your water worries to rest.
Power your adventures with the all-electric 2024 Subaru Solterra. It comes with legendary Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive, standard, plus a rugged 8.3 inches of ground clearance. Everything about the Subaru Solterra is advanced, including the technology keeping you and your passengers safe. Love is now electric.
Find your way home in a new Subaru Solterra from McCurley Subaru during the Subaru A Lot to Love event.
Hi, I'm Catherine Fortner, and we just finished building this dream deck for one of our best customers. And we get everything we need from Par, with Shauna's help.
Everything from design to delivery.
Par, go where the builders go.
What are you gonna build?
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, arriving in your mailbox this week, or pick up a copy in-store. Save $7 on Fruit of the Loom hooded sweatshirts, hot priced at just $11.99. Mobil One 5-quart high-mileage synthetic oil is just $24.99. Papa Nicholas Coffee 80-count single-serve cups are $7 off. Plus, save on Planters cashews and deluxe mixed nuts. Celebrating 20 years of employee ownership. Save more now with our latest savings book at Bi-Mart.
You love the internet. But do you love your internet? Is your bundle a bundle of joy? Do you celebrate your contract's anniversary? No? You should meet Ziply Fiber. High-speed fiber optic internet means more freedom, more reliability, more speed on all your family's devices, all at the same time. Happily ever faster. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply. Plans as low as $10 a month.
Drive into summer with the rugged Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot. Summer is for exploring, so get outdoors, kick up some dust, get muddy, or just find that perfect campsite. All from Honda, the 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. So act now to get an offer you'll love. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into the Honda Summer Event.
Remember that who you choose to represent you does matter to the insurance industry. For over 30 years, Allen Brecky Law Offices have been representing accident victims and have earned the reputation as a trusted and respected law firm.
When Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather forecasted weekend thunderstorms.
We're going to see some heavy showers,
especially in Yakima and Kittitas County.
Viewers told us that their phone weather apps didn't mention them.
Weather apps show no rain or thunderstorms in Sunnyside, Yakima area.
The weather app says nothing but sunshine. Who do I listen to?
That Saturday was one of the biggest days of of thunderstorms we've seen in recent memory. Trust the Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather Team to get it right. Unlike weather apps, we're local and on your side.
Coming up on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. The Cadillac healthcare strike ends today, but the drama continues. Monique Ledesma will bring us up to date, and Stacy will have your forecast as the news at 6:30 starts now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Tuesday night, welcome back everybody, and we do weather first at the top of 6:30 every night, and the big talker today, the wind in Ellensburg.
Right, very windy. Well, all through the area essentially, but Ellensburg was the worst. When you see gusts up to 60 miles an hour, that's a windy day. It's still windy tonight. The good news is those gusts will be dying down. Look at those white caps out on the Columbia tonight. Not really a good boating time unless you like bouncing around. The ships staying put there in port. 73 degrees, our humidity at 33%, and our winds sustained at 15 miles an hour, gusting 25 and 30. Sunset tonight at 7:43. Let's take a look at temperatures. This is also the talker tonight. We're going to cool down. We still have that cold front pushing through. Also, that's what's bringing our gusty winds. 73 in Pendleton, 71 Walla Walla, 69 right now in Yakima. If you're heading out to the Walla Walla Fair and Frontier Days, it's going to be a cool one. You'll see a few clouds rolling in, so grab your coat as those temperatures drop into the 60s. Overnight lows tonight in the 40s, the low 40s in some areas. We'll have decreasing winds overnight. We have those chilly overnight lows, so bring the coat. Cool tomorrow again. Then we start spiking up. In fact, we could see triple digits for your Labor Day weekend in the Columbia Basin. I'll break all of that down coming up in my First Alert full weather forecast. Austin?
All right, Stacy, thank you. Now to continuing coverage. Cadillac technicians and service workers return to work today after a 7-day strike. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma has been covering this story every day since and breaks down what happens now.
Cadillac service and technician workers say that this strike was all about telling parent company Providence that they deserve equal pay for equal work. After 8 months of negotiations, they decided to strike after workers and hospital officials failed to come to an agreement.
I am very looking forward that this strike had shown how the workers are together and united to ask for what we're asking for in bargaining. We're not asking for a lot. We just want to be having a fair contract.
Throughout the last 7 days, workers gathered out in front of the hospital in Richland to demonstrate to the public what they were looking for. Cadillac officials released several statements on how they felt they were negotiating a fair contract competitive in Eastern Washington. This morning, workers gathered in front of the Cadillac to walk in together as a show of solidarity. However, hospital officials wouldn't let everyone through the door. SEIU President Jane Hopkins says workers who were not scheduled to work this morning were told to stay out.
We literally did not think that they were going to do that. Our members were just expecting to walk in. There is a lot of our members that actually brought donuts for their coworkers to thank them for all the work that they did inside, and the boss would not let them in.
Hopkins says SEIU is filing an unfair labor practice due to not letting employees back into the work facility since the strike was over. I reached out to the hospital in regards to the situation, and they sent out a statement that says, "This morning, Cadillac welcomed back caregivers who participated in the strike. Shortly before 6 a.m., a small group of people, including SEI representatives who were marching and chanting, approached our main entrance. Our security team met the group and, following our standard visitor management protocols, allowed those with business needs entry to the hospital. In alignment with our values, we successfully and efficiently transitioned caregivers back to work and are focused on providing safe, compassionate, high-quality care for our patients and community." The next negotiation session is set to be September 16th through the 18th and the 24th through the 26th. More than 1,100 workers at this time still without a contract. Reporting in Richland, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
Monique, thank you. Well, he has been officially on the job less than a month, but Sunnyside City Manager Mike Gonzalez says he has had to make some tough decisions after it has been determined that the city is facing a nearly $4 million deficit. Gonzalez says there are several reasons why the city is facing such a budget shortfall. Inflation and high healthcare costs are two of the basic issues. More complicated issues include the failed 2023 property sale and using ARPA funding on 6 permanent positions in 2022. When it comes to how the city is going to try and fix the shortfall, Gonzalez says he may have to go with unfilled positions in an effort to make that money up.
So we have a set number of full-time employees. So you always budget to the full amount of employees, but you're going to always have staffing that, perhaps that job isn't filled. So we have to look at maybe where we don't fill those jobs in the future, and we can still run the city efficiently.
Gonzalez says aside from those elements, the city is looking at what they spend in each department and if they can cut anything and still provide services at an effective level. He also recently let go of their financial director and is now looking to hire somebody else.
For me, I think my priority is to find somebody that has credibility, that has longevity in government, and then is also somebody that's trustworthy, that the community knows. So it's going to be a challenge, but I'm working with our HR department.
Gonzalez tells us that he is also working with a recruiting firm to try and find someone for the position quickly, and he has already hired a consulting firm to assist with putting together the 2025 budget and get the city back on track. We will continue to keep you updated. Turning to news in Northeast Oregon, more food trucks may be coming to the city of Hermiston. The Hermiston City Council voting Monday night to update the city's mobile food vendor ordinance, reducing restrictions. The existing food truck regulations before this went back to 2013. The most restrictive part of those requirements were the limitations on how close the mobile food vendors could be to brick and mortar restaurants. At the time, it was a minimum of 400 feet. Now, most vendors are allowed to be on private commercial property with approval from the property owner and the city. Assistant City Manager Mark Morgan says this came about because one person couldn't find a spot in Hermiston for their business.
A few months ago, a gal that was looking to, wanted to open a food truck, came and she's like, hey, I can't find any location that actually works because of this distance, requirement. So we have, the biggest changes that occurred last night were to eliminate that distance requirement and eliminate the cap because there was a cap of 5 mobile food units. We've never actually hit that cap, so we've only ever had 3 actually go through the permitting process.
There are also now 4 types of food vendor licenses and a limited number of those licenses. One Hermiston resident spoke with our Riley Fitzgerald at the Hermiston food truck pods today. That resident says food trucks are quicker, more affordable, and have more of a variety than other spots to eat at.
I think that's a really good idea to have more food trucks in Hermiston. I don't feel like we have a lot of new businesses in town lately, so I think that's going to be a great addition to the town.
Now, if you are looking to learn more about the changed ordinance, contact the City of Hermiston's Community Development Department. Former President Donald Trump has agreed again to debate with Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris next month. Trump made the announcement today on his Truth Social account. He said the rules will mirror his last debate with Joe Biden on CNN. This comes after a period of negotiations between the Trump and Harris campaigns. They had reached a stalemate, particularly regarding the muting of microphones when candidates are not speaking. On Monday, Trump appeared to undercut his campaign's efforts, saying he would rather have the mic stay on for both candidates. But according to reports, that was the opposite of what his staff had asked for originally. The Harris campaign had also requested the microphones stay on. Now, the debate will happen September 10th, and you will see it live right here on ABC's Apple Valley News Now. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6:30. We have a story about a teenager who recently became a hometown hero. And Stacy will return. She'll have a full look at your first alert weather forecast. We'll be right back.
Apple Valley News Now, the official television home of the Seattle Kraken.
David, did you remember to get me an anniversary present?
Anniversary? Of course! It's Mattress Depot USA's anniversary sale.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Stan's gonna ride the Nebula Drop Tower.
Finally! I'm ready to ascend to the clouds, to go where no dino has gone before. Goodbye, Earth. Hi, Alice!
Whoa! He doesn't know it comes back down?
Apparently not. I'll let you know when I hit orbit. Drop tower, I get it.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including go-karts, mini golf, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
You thought it would bust through the ceiling?
You came through a portal from another dimension. Weird stuff happens.
Swing into Fred's Appliance today for our Labor Day Super Sale and discover unbeatable deals and save quality time to spend with your family. Upgrade your kitchen with the sleek and spacious LG refrigerator for just $18.99 after a $100 mail-in rebate. With its innovative cooling technology and generous storage capacity, keep your food fresher for longer while enjoying the modern design that complements any kitchen decor. At Fred's, we sell appliances. Only appliances.
Jinx 1 to 5 to 7, 9, 10.
I felt like there was just no answers to get out of the anxiety and the depression that I had.
Introducing Neurostim TMS, Washington's leading provider of transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS therapy. TMS is not shock therapy. It's an FDA-approved, easy outpatient experience and covered by all major medical insurances.
There's nothing better than just being able to enjoy life again.
Reach out to Neurostim TMS today and rediscover the light and joy in your life.
Phones were made to help us connect, yet somehow they've made us less connected. Which is ironic, don't you think? We try to put our phones down, but we need to pick them up to see the menu. We can't watch something without also watching something else. Ironic. Ironic. But look, here's a phone company who wants you to use your phone less.
That's ironic.
Yeah, but in a good way. Let's find us again with Us Mode. US Cellular, built for us.
Traffic jam.
Ugh, and I'm already late.
Power your adventures with the all-electric 2024 Subaru Solterra. It comes with legendary Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive, standard, plus a rugged 8.3 inches of ground clearance. Everything about the Subaru Solterra is advanced, including the technology keeping you and your passengers safe. Love is now electric.
Find your way home in a new Subaru Solterra from McCurley Subaru during the Subaru A Lot to Love event.
Thank you for making Apple Valley News Now's Good Morning Northwest the most watched local morning news program in our area. What's new, what's now, and what's next, plus first alert weather every 10 minutes. Wake up with Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
You deserve a great mattress. Get one now with no credit needed for just $39 down and 100 days same as cash. Only at Mattress Depot USA.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
If you're not by your TV, check this out. We're talking about a story about a teenager who became a hometown hero while a 15-year-old was babysitting two toddlers when a fire broke out in the home in St. Louis, Missouri. Here's the report.
It was a very intense fire, which you can see in the video right outside the doorway.
Very intense. And that's coming from High Ridge Fire Chief John Barton. The fire started later in the evening on July 9th.
Very large amount of fire at one address. The side of the house that Savannah was in was on fire, and they had uncontrolled utilities.
One thing the video can't show you is how hot or how loud this fire was. Just puts into perspective the immense amount of pressure on this 15-year-old.
And you could see when she first opens the door, the glow of the flames that are, maybe 10 or 15 feet away. So I'm sure that she was, experiencing a lot, but again, she wasn't deterred. She grabbed the kids and she got them out of trouble.
And the dog too. Quick thinking and courageous actions, now etched into an award in 15-year-old Savannah Strother's honor.
We don't give out Hometown Hero Awards very often.
I feel like I did what anyone else would do.
An experience hopefully very few people ever have to go through.
Heard explosions outside. I thought it was gunshots at first. And then as I was running out, I felt the heat.
Her advice for anyone in her position that night?
Just stay calm.
Instincts her mom says come naturally.
She's very mature. She has this little motherly instinct in her that is amazing. She's really good with her younger sisters, and she is my little partner forever.
Tracy Henson, 5 on your side.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we'll take a live look outside on our Biomar sky cam, looking down into the Yakima Valley. It's still bouncing around, still pretty windy out there. 69 degrees, sustained winds at 18 miles an hour. Tandem Ridge is up in elevation, so it's blowing a little bit stronger there. Our feels like temp is 75, so nice evening. Now the weather pattern shows us this cold front moving down from Canada, Alaska. That's been bringing those strong gusty winds through our region. It's going to keep continuing to the east. We see some showers in the panhandle of Idaho and some snow showers here in the northern portion of Montana, northwest portion there. That cold front will continue to move to the east, and then we'll have a ridge of high pressure moving into our area. That's going to bring warmer temperatures after tomorrow. Get ready for a nice warm weekend as we head towards that Labor Day holiday weekend. We still have a high wind alert that's going to expire tonight at 9 o'clock. It was definitely needed as we saw those strong gusty winds all through the region this afternoon. Pendleton was seeing gusts as high as 45 miles an hour, 33 in Yakima, 59 mile an hour gusts reported earlier today in Ellensburg, Walla Walla 35, 39 in Hermiston. Still blustery. Things are going to start to calm down though overnight. Those are the current winds. Now, clear and chilly, very chilly tonight, in my personal opinion. 42 in August. Yeah, that's cold in Pendleton and Sunnyside. So you'll feel that cooler air coming down tonight. So if you're heading out to do any, maybe the fair or any sports activities, grab your coat. Mostly sunny, cooler temps once again tomorrow. 70s and possibly 80 degrees right here in the Columbia Basin and Hermiston. Cooler 70s there along the foothills of the Blues. Same thing in the Yakima, Kittitas Valley. If you're hitting the road this weekend, and I know a lot of you are, it's going to be pretty warm through the Pacific Northwest. Pleasant temperatures on the coast will be in the upper 60s and low 70s. Plan for traffic delays, especially on I-90. That corridor always gets busy on Friday, and you'll see it again on Monday if you're traveling home. Obey those burn bans if you are camping this weekend. Here's what it looks like on the west side. Going to be nice in Seattle. Pretty clear. A few clouds starting to roll in Sunday, but temperatures in the upper 70s, just under 80 degrees. Portland going to be hot Friday, Saturday, cooling down slightly on Sunday. And if you're heading up towards the Spokane area or in that region, it's going to be warm, especially if you're planning on camping outdoors with those overnight lows dropping into the 50s. Let's take a look at our 7-day planning forecast. I like the looks of that. Lots of sunshine, 70s, 80s, 90s. Nice and hot, near triple digits or close to on Sunday. September 1st is already here on Sunday as well. Labor Day Monday, temperatures cool slightly. Yakima, you'll see nice sunny days, 95 degrees. Look at that on Sunday, 92 for Labor Day. Ellensburg, sunshine, 90s for the weekend, so it should be pretty nice. Again, those mountain temperatures though in those upper elevations on the cool side, so prepare for that if you're camping out this weekend. In Walla Walla, lots of sunshine, a hot weekend ahead. It's going to be hot for those golfers. Get your tee time early in Walla Walla this weekend. Labor Day looking pretty good on Monday. Then we'll see a little bit of a system starting to move through, which will cool things down and give us a slight chance of some precip on Monday. But overall, we're going to stay dry, Austin, and a warming trend. So not bad weather, a little warm. I'm thinking boating this weekend on the Columbia. Might be the final weekend to do that.
Are you saying something?
Yes, you're invited.
Oh, all right, thank you. You know, and real quick, school starts for many kids this week, so bring that jacket in the morning.
In the morning for tomorrow, for sure.
All right, we're flying the Northwest when we come back.
It only happens once a year. Steve Hunt Kia's summer clearance sale. So don't get stuck in the slush. Bring any trade, even if you owe thousands more than it's worth. Can take advantage of Steve Hunt all-wheel drive sale. All with 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days. Steve Hunt Kia.com.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
Hear that? It's the sound of savings at your local Ford dealer. Get a sweet sounding deal on F-150, Bronco Sport, explore, and more. Hurry in today for the sound of savings, because a new Ford truck or SUV is calling your name. Just listen to this great offer. Lease a 2024 F-150 STX for $399 a month, or a Bronco Sport Big Bend for $369 a month, only at your local Ford dealer.
Struggling with persistent pain? Board-certified physiatrist Dr. Ralph Lorenzo is now caring for patients at Prosser Memorial Health's Prosser Clinic. Dr. Lorenzo brings over 30 years' experience in physical medicine and rehabilitation, specializing in the management and treatment of acute and chronic pain conditions. Start a new path in restoring your quality of life and ask your primary care provider about making a referral to see Dr. Lorenzo. This is how we care.
No Labor Day weekend plans? Whitman Hill Winery has you covered. Close out August on Whitman Pond Concert Series with a free performance from Gretchen Janover on August 31st at 6:30 p.m. Enjoy wine tasting, street tacos from Tacos Don Cheo, and the traveling book bus store from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Space is limited. Reserve your spot with a free ticket on WhitmanHillWine.com. Hope to see you there.
Hi, I'm Scott McGilvery. I know what bath remodels should cost because I've done hundreds of them. I use Bathfitter in my investment properties because I know it'll be worth every penny and then some. After 40 years and over 2 million baths, they're accountable for everything from design to manufacturing to installation, all backed by a lifetime warranty. If you want a bath remodel you can trust with your money, it just fits. Bathfitter. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Don't give a rat's behind. That's baloney.
A new era begins.
And I'm just getting started.
Judy Justice.
See the premiere of Judy Justice, Monday, September 9th at 3, followed by news and Monday Night Football. Only on Apple Valley News Now.
It only happens once a year. Steve Hunt Kia's summer clearance sale. So don't get stuck in the slush. Bring any trade, even if you owe thousands more than it's worth. Can take advantage of Steve Hunt all-wheel drive sale. All with 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days. Steve Kia.com.
Josh Cobra, First Alert Weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Well, every Tuesday night during our 6:30 half hour, we bring you our Fly the Northwest segment.
That's right. I love this segment. Most of us have heard of crop circles, those mysterious works of art that appear in farm fields. Well, tonight we meet a man who's making art in a field near Pullman.
Right now we're in the middle of harvest. It's the best farm ground in the whole United States. We've got nice rolling hills. We get 20 to 24 inches of rain usually is enough to raise decent crops, and it's just a great place to be. We're about 1.5 miles west of Pullman. Fultz Brothers Farms, which is a conglomerate of quite a few different ones. I live right here. We farm about 1,200 acres. And then all together we farm 4 or 5 times that. Oh, of course I'm a kook. I went to school there and graduated in 1970 in agronomy. The artist, he is the one who came by and thought that I had a good spot for it, you know, because it's right where the intersection goes into Pullman, and you turn and you look right at our fields. He just thought it was a good spot and he liked it, and I said, hey, yeah, let's do it.
You know, there's a lot of terms for it. I like agroglyphs, you know. Carving on the ground. The ancient people have done it forever. I've been an artist since I was, I was an artist in school, in the family, and an artist in high school, and then went off to Wichita State on an art scholarship, and then started to do the earthworks when I was about 22. So I'll be 73 in, I guess, a few days. So with this wheat stubble, we basically knock it down and we have a wheat stubble background. That's the color that remains in the image, because for an image to adapt well visually to the landscape, you need some of the landscape in the image. So it doesn't look like we just went up there with a spray gun and painted an image. We want it to look natural. We want it to look like it's supposed to be there and not just a fake. If you think about it, the compost we're using is detritus material from this whole area brought in, condensed down to this beautiful dark compost, and we spread that back on the ground, which is good for the ground, but it also brings all of that history back onto the piece.
All right, cool.
Got some school spirit there, right? Win the day. I love it. Good stuff. Well, the artwork completed last year. It's on a hillside where Highway 195 splits off onto Highway 270. Go check it out.
All right, we'll be back with final weather next.
Drive into summer with a new Honda Accord Hybrid, CR-V Hybrid, or the all-new Civic Hybrid. Take a vacation, staycation, or just a weekend drive with the windows down. Whatever you do, make it epic with Honda. The 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Overall EV and Hybrid Brand. So act now. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into the Honda Summer Event.
For over 49 years, Shelby's Floral has been your homegrown neighbor, bringing joy and beauty to every occasion. We're more than just a flower shop and specialize in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. Our experienced designers are here to help you with all your floral needs, ensuring that every bouquet is as special as the moment it celebrates. Visit us today at our brand new location on Clearwater in Kennewick. We're part of your community and can't wait to help you celebrate life's moments. Shelby's Floral.
Hey there, are you ready to quackercise? It's the best exercise to get ready for the duck race. I know you guys are ready. Are you? It's coming September 14th. Don't miss your chance to win big at the Mid-Columbia Duck Race. The grand prize is a 2024 Toyota Corolla Cross, plus other fantastic prizes. Support your community, lend a hand, buy a duck, and keep the tradition alive. The Mid-Columbia Duck Race, presented by Toyota and Audubon Auto Care Center.
I have two options for you to take a look at. When it's time for an update or a complete remodel.
Just watch yourself there. So here, guys, we're going to rip everything down to the stud.
Rebath is with you every step of the way, from design and products to removal and installation.
Okay, what do you guys think?
We handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Let Quantum Legal protect you and be your champion on the legal battleground. Whether it's a fight for justice in the face of criminal accusations, personal injury claims, or workplace accidents, Quantum Legal is your unwavering ally. An aggressive offense is your greatest defense. Quantum Legal is the sword and shield you've been seeking. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
You love the internet. But do you love your internet? Do frozen screens make your heart melt? Do buffering wheels give you butterflies? Didn't think so. You should meet Ziply Fiber. It's faster, it's friendlier, it's fiber. Ziply is fiber optic internet. That means no lag and no buffering. Gotta love it. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply. Plans as low as $10 a month.
Get ready for the Seattle Kraken all season on Apple Valley News Now.
Time for our viewer photo of the day.
That's right. We wait for this all day long. Come to your screen. Take a look. Mike Howell, beautiful photo. Look at all of those colors. Gorgeous. If you'd like to see your weather photo on TV, that QR code on the right side of your screen, just use your smartphone for that, or go to applevalleynewsnow.com and click on the weather tab. There will be a landing page. Let's take a look at temps tomorrow. Getting out the door, a little chilly again. Kids starting school. Yeah, going to be chilly at the bus stop in the morning, kids. So be ready. Mid-70s by the afternoon, or low 70s, I should say. Those upper 70s by the evening. Quick peek at our 7-day planning forecast. It is the temperature roller coaster with a hot weekend ahead and then a cooling trend into next week, with our next available chance for some precip not until possibly Monday, Tuesday. Right now, low chances, so we'll keep a close eye on that. So get ready for that, I guess, final hurrah of summer.
That's right. My kids start tomorrow.
Yay!
So, yay. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Hoping your news is good news.
Have a good night.